Hey guys, Pamanci 11 over here with the 2018 MLS Cup Final preview between Atlanta United versus Portland Timbers. The MLS Cup Final is between Atlanta United and Portland Timbers, as I just said, on December 8th, which at the time of recording this video is tomorrow. Some key players in this final are Josef Martinez. Josef Martinez has scored something like 30 goals this season, and Miguel Almiron, who's another key player in this final. As Miguel Almiron, let's be frank with Atlanta. Without him, they're not a top 3 team without him. And that's going to be really hard for them, as he probably won't be there. He might move to like Arsenal or Tottenham, one of those teams in North London, or maybe outside of there this off season, or maybe midway through next season for MLS. So whenever he's not there, they don't play as well. They went through a bit of a slump near the end of the season where Toronto FC smashed them 4-1. That was the greatest victory ever of the season. But when they don't have him, their attack is significantly worse. It's still good, but Josef Martinez isn't as great there. So he's probably, I would say, he's the best player on their team, and is the key player for if this team wins the final or if they don't win the final. For the first key player for Portland Timbers, Diego Valeri, of course, is the key player for them, as he's the one who's their best player on their team. He's really good at putting balls through. He's got great vision, won last year's MVP, so I think they should be watching out for him. Atlanta United should be watching out for him. Sebastian Blanco, he's a little bit underrated because although I don't think he's the greatest player, he seems to be a bit like Josie Altidore, where he might not be the absolute best player, but he scores when you need the goals. Like he scored versus Sporting Kansas City to help get Portland Timbers into the MLS Cup Final. For my third topic for this video, let's address the regular season performance. So Atlanta just missed out on the Shield, as I said. They lost 4-1 to Toronto, and then they took a bad L, and then they didn't win the league. They didn't win the Supporters' Shield. They dominated the season for most of the season, but fell apart as New York quickly sneaked in and won the Shield. They tied Toronto FC's original record for most points in a season. New York quickly beat that and made it 72 points. They slumped a lot when Almiron got injured. They were very reliant on him for their team's performance. Now, of course, he's in this final, but if he gets injured midway through, that could be a turning point for Portland Timbers to come back and win this game. And he's crucial to their attack, as I was saying earlier. Portland Timbers started off fairly bad under Giovanni Savarese, former New York Cosmos coach, but they really bounced back for the rest of the season. They had a long unbeaten run after their poor start to the season, and then they lost, which broke the unbeaten run. But ever since then, they haven't had crazy form, but they've been, generally pretty good. A little bit inconsistent, but overall pretty good. For my fourth topic, playoff run, Atlanta has won all of their playoff games up until their latest game, where they lost 1-0 to New York Red Bulls at Red Bull Arena. And Portland has had mixed performances. They've lost 1 or 2 games in that point, but they managed to beat their rival Seattle Sounders and beat Sporting Kansas City away. So keep in mind that's away, so they might be able to beat Atlanta away despite only having 4 away wins in the regular season. And they beat Sporting Kansas City, which is one of the hardest atmospheres to play in the league, at Children's Mercy Park. So my prediction for this game is a 3-1, 4-1 win for Atlanta. I really don't have too much hope for Portland. I think the odds are stacked against Portland. Tata Martino, Giovanni Savarese, both great coaches, Tata Martino leaving at the end of the season. I saw a headline of an article on MLS, his website, that apparently Tata Martino doesn't have a good record with finals. So you never know, maybe Portland have a chance there. But I hope Portland wins because I can't stand Atlanta. Sorry to any of you Atlanta fans watching this video. And I generally like Portland fans, even though I'm a Toronto FC fan. So thank you guys for watching this video. Can you please like this video if you enjoyed it? Can you please subscribe? Yeah, I haven't uploaded in a long time, and I might start uploading a little more often than I have lately. Thank you for watching this video, and see you next time.